enough is enough. I am sick and tired of this Jabba the Hutt ass looking individual. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is my epic Sigma based red pill Andrew Tate era. All right, I'm switching sides, guys. Enough is enough. Now, you saw the thumbnail, and apologies for the jump scare. I did not mean to scare you guys, all my amigos and amigas. But today we're gonna be talking about Jabba the Hutt. I mean, Frogan. I get those two switched up all the time. So yesterday I made a video talking about Frogan, which was a W video, by the way. I love that one. And I also talked about the iDubbbz content comp, my bad. I get those two messed up all the time as well. So my apologies, guys. Truth be told, if there was a Bible right next to me, I wouldn't make a video on Frogan this soon. But she's been tweeting about Ethan and H3 and iDubbbz has changed and so many other things that I want to cover. And I could feel the Sigma coming inside of me. So, well, it's not inside of me. I should have said the Sigma in me, but you know what I mean. So yesterday, Frogan tweeted, Ethan Klein wants to defend Muslims because he's being held accountable in the content cop for continuously being a vile person. iDubbbz has apologized, shown genuine change over the last decade, and is literally married to a Muslim woman, by the way. We're gonna get back to the Muslim woman in a bit. And now, I already talked about the content cop, and I'm not here to drag it or say stuff that I already said, but that content cop was legitimately a nothing burger. It was overhyped. It is overhyped. The only people that like that content cop are normies, idiots, or people who belong to the HASAN PIKER community or that circle, or people that genuinely enjoy him for whatever reason. That's the only people who are rocking with the content cop. No one with a decent head on their shoulders would ever watch that and be like, that was fire, iDubbbz. We missed you. You were so back, even though you're 40 years old, but hey, you know, gotta chase that glory again, right? The boxing event isn't doing too well, so you know, how to build promotion for it. Can I be likable again, guys? Does anyone like me anymore? Come on, do I have friends? Does anyone care about me? Why am I so lonely? Please, HASAN, let me inside your circle. I want to be hip and cool again. Now, if you ask me who I think the most vile person between iDubbbz, Ethan, and HASAN are, I'm probably leaning more towards the person that loves terrorists and that has had terrorists on their stream before. I'm leaning more towards that guy. I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if this is a base take. I don't think terrorism is cool. I don't like terrorists. Is that a crazy thing to say? Is that controversial? Terrorism equals bad? No? I mean, I guess if you belong to the HASAN PIKER community, you love terrorism and you support that. Don't get me wrong, I like Ethan more, but I think his peak was definitely 2015 to 2016. 2017, 2018, around that era. It's like the battle of the unks. And in this battle, I'm Team Ethan. Now, going back to the part where Frogan says iDubbbz is married to a Muslim woman, is this the same Muslim woman, by the way? The person that made this video? Maybe that's slow, all right? But yes, this is a real video that she made. And Brandon Buckingham shares this amazing clip. It's only 7 seconds long, but hey, sometimes all you need is a good solid 7 seconds.
Telling my dad that I'm not Muslim was probably the hardest thing that I've ever done in my whole entire life.
There goes Frogan's whole point about being married to a Muslim woman. Like, these people, I swear to God. Nah, I can't. I cannot deal with these individuals. And I don't even care if he's married to a Muslim woman or not. But it's just the virtual signaling for me. Like, hey, look guys, he changed. He learned empathy at the age of 32 years old. Look at him. He's cool now, right? He married a Muslim woman. Look at him. Yeah, guys? No one? Okay. Let me simplify this. If Frogan ever defends you, you're in the wrong. There's no other way about it. You're just wrong, and you should rethink your life decisions to get to the point where fucking Frogan is defending you. If I ever got into controversy, which will never happen because I am a non-controversial person, I am family friendly, loved by all, no one hates me. No, I don't think there's anyone that dislikes me. No, I doubt it. I'm so likable. But if it ever came a point where Frogan defends me, you know, it's over. I'm just gonna kill myself. If one of your self-proclaimed close friends made a YouTube video about how shitty you're being, sit back and reflect on that. Owned. Destroyed. Take that, liptard. Ian was so charitable to Ethan and approached it in ways most don't. Yeah, I mean, dropping a whole content cop on you is just what friends do, right? That's Ian going easy on Ethan. Man, these fucking dorks talk like edgy middle schoolers on Facebook. I just hate everyone. Well, except you guys. You guys are like the only people that I genuinely like. But anyone else outside of this amazing bubble could go jump off a cliff. These people are so up their own ass. She goes viral from time to time on Twitter, yet no one goes and checks out her live streams, which is her job. Which that must suck. Like, people just like your tweets, but no one genuinely likes your content. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel if that was me, not gonna lie. And here we have Ian ripping a very interesting book. Now, I don't know how Frogan feels about this, but if her whole character is anything to go by, I don't think she's a fan of this. And by the way, Ian was in his mid-20s doing this, okay? He wasn't some edgy 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old. This is a grown-ass man. She continues, the content nuke is not what I described above, considering HASAN and Ian have both reached out to Ethan wanting to talk, and Ethan didn't want to answer / refuse to do so, and HASAN literally said he would watch the content nuke with Ethan sitting right next to him. Yeah, HASAN's a bitch for never watching the content nuke, but you guys know how fast HASAN PIKER jumped on that content cop. But HASAN's like, oh, I need to watch it with you so you can hold my hand. No. Are you a baby? How old is HASAN PIKER? Genuine question. HASAN turns 34 this year. 34. And he needs Ethan Klein to hold his hand while watching the content nuke. Bruh. Grown-ass men out here. This guy's almost a full decade older than me, and he needs someone to hold his hand to watch the content nuke. Ain't no way. You cannot be serious, dude. Someone just responded with this. No context. No nothing. Someone just responded with, okay, Jabba. Now, this is possibly one of the funniest Twitter exchanges I've ever seen. Someone responded with, prove you guys never really grew up. That shit is ancient history. STFU, retard. Cry more. 2016 is gone, lil bro. And you're gay. I mean, I don't think 2016 is gone that people are talking like this. This is literally how people talk in 2016, dude. Someone responded with, not much of a Muslim woman if she's married to a non-Muslim and she's a sex worker too. What's the matter with you people? Facts? Based? Or as Frogan would say, base? Take the L and stop posting. That video wasn't effective. If anything, that whole content comp, all it did was make people feel bad for Ethan, gave him sympathy, and make him more likable. People that already hated Ethan weren't gonna switch sides, all right? They hate him. He could find a cure for cancer and they would still hate him. So that crowd isn't moving. It's the people who were in the middle. They were like, Ian is controversial and cringe. Ethan is controversial. I don't know who to pick, both bad. But then that content cop drops and you're like, wait, Ethan isn't that bad. Ian is actually horrible and backstabbing his friend and all of this. I've talked to a few people and they're like, I really didn't have a favorite, but I feel bad for Ethan. And that video sucked. If anything, it just helped Ethan. As DJ Khaled would say, congrats, you played it yourself. Someone just said, you are fat. You look like the pod of greed. Oh my God. If someone ever called me this, I will legitimately fucking cry and never show my face again. I found this pretty interesting reply and it says, and I quote, because he's being held accountable in a content cop, backstabbing a friend of 8 to 10 years is accountability now? Facts. Being a vile person who said American soldiers deserve PTSD, a day later said in her statement that was based and has yet to apologize sincerely, iDubbbz has apologized. No, what he's doing is trolls reimmersed. That's a massive difference. Has shown genuine change over the last decade, not in the good way. Look at Froggy Fresh situation. Muslim woman, she's 8%, and I'm pretty sure she made a video claiming she left it half a decade ago. These people contradict themselves all the time. Please, I beg you, if there's only one thing that I could ask for you besides liking the video, sharing it with your whole family, yes, even your 7-year-old brother, you better do it now, and subscribing to the channel with notifications on. Besides of that, I only have one request. Please never take people like Frogan, Denims, HASAN, and iDubbbz seriously. These people are evil, but these people are genuinely bad, disgusting individuals who will backstab you the second you don't blindly fucking agree with them. They're evil, they're snakes, and their heads need to come off. And no, I'm not calling for anyone to die. I'm not Denims. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta cut the snake's head. And it's like, with friends like this, who needs enemies? I know that I said that like 3 times in a row already, but it is true. I'd rather hang out with my biggest op than to spend 2 minutes in their room or talking to any of these fucking freaks. They just give me cringy middle school kids vibes. I'm sorry. iDubbbz posted this on his Twitter and just this picture, and holy shit. This is all of these people. All of them are virtual signaling, fucking dorks. You get Denims. You get Frogan. This right here looks like the retarded version of the Avengers. You got Denims. You get Frogan. You get iDubbbz virtual signaling like crazy, trying to reach a new crowd. And you get this. Who the fuck is this once again? Who are you, sir? Why are you here? If you guys are choosing any irrelevant fucking people, might as well have me in there. Just put me to the right. I'm pretty sure I'm more relevant than all of these people, except iDubbbz, of course, because, well, he's iDubbbz, but Denims? Okay. Frogan? Random black guy? Like, who are these people? If it's not for iDubbbz, I'm sure all of these people pull a crazy number of live viewers. By crazy, all of them together probably pull between 300 to 400 live viewers on a good day. And I'm being very charitable here, okay? I love how they're in HASAN PIKER's house, yet HASAN isn't even in the picture. Even for him, he's like, nah, I'm not joining these fucking dorks. I'm way too cool. I'm above this. And before we go, I want to show you guys this. I found it pretty funny. This post says, formerly popular YouTuber iDubbbz content cop on H3 has more dislikes than likes now at over 300,000. So here we go. 4 million views, not bad at all. It has more dislikes than likes. Like, sure, your video got more views than Ethan's content nuke, but at the same time, it's super hated. Like, if you compare the views between this, which is the iDubbbz video, and then the content nuke, it tells you everything you need to know. It's a night and day difference. Hopefully this pick was worth it. Even HASAN's face is like, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh my god, you know what this reminds me of? Of like the cool guy, and I'm not saying that HASAN is cool in any ways, but in this situation, he is a cool guy with aura, okay? This kind of reminds me like when in middle school or high school, there's this cool guy in class, right? And then there's this dorky ass kid that wants to be with him so badly. He wants to be best friends with him. He's obsessed with him. He touches himself to the thought of him, right? Because he wants to be him so bad. He idolizes the guy. I'm getting those same vibes. I want to be like you, HASAN. Please show me your ways. Look at me. I changed. Look at me. I'm just like you. Can you guys accept me in your community? No one else would accept me, and no one likes me anymore because I'm a fucking idiot and I'm a fake friend that backstabs you the second you don't agree with me blindly. But can you please let me join your community? And it sounds like, well, sure, I don't know. We could use you. You could be a useful person to us. Hell, maybe next time iDubbbz drops a video, he might collab with a terrorist. At this point, anything is possible. Maybe for the next content cop, he takes over a ship and kills people. That'd be pretty lit, right, iDubbbz? Just the most cringy, out of touch individuals. Once again, this is his friends. This tells you everything you need to know about iDubbbz right now. This right here is the person that, I would quote unquote, allegedly, that hinted or low-key did a call to action to call CPS on Ethan Klein to get his kids taken away. This is Frogan. Just watch my videos on her. That's all you need to know. iDubbbz, and I have no idea who this guy is nor what he does. But if he's with this girl and with this one and then this fucking cuck, I doubt this is a good person at all. But anyways, with that said, yeah, Frogan, you're cooked. Please stop the yapping session, and while you're at it, please stop putting food in your mouth. I'm worried about you, okay? Okay, I don't want this video to be taken down for bullying or hate speech or whatever fucking retards are going to report it for. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. These are all jokes. But anyways, with that, I'm out. Have to drive to WrestleMania. I'm in Vegas. If you're in the area, show me love so I could feel like I entered the celebrity, like the micro niche celebrity I am. And with that said, subscribe to the channel, drop a like. Hopefully Twitch's rising star for 2 years in a row doesn't come after me. I'm out. Bye.